I'm so sorry, everyone. I am so sorry. I overslept. I overslept. I was not supposed to oversleep. I drooled on my pillow today, and yeah, I overslept. Anyways, so now that I'm okay, so we're gonna play today for Shigo 2025. Hello Fish. For Shigo 2025, we're going to play Death and Faeology. Death and Faeology, the demo version. It's made by an Indonesian developer named Mushroom Mallow. The game supposedly is about a visual novel, a mystery detective visual novel, which is about Faes. Faes. Yeah, Faes. Faes. It's about Faes. It's about Faes. It's about Faes. It's about Faes. Anyways, all right. So let's get into the game without further ado. Sorry, like that. I'm so unnecessarily loud. Wait, what's the name of the game? Oh, Death and Faeology. Hello, Ishi. How are you? Did I hear Indonesian? Yes, you heard right, Ishi. It's an Indonesian developer that made this game. You did not hear wrong. Ding, 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 ding. And there's more where that came from. Alright, hold on, let me just... Hello, Hash, why did you leave me alone, Hash? Why do you do that? You're a monster. Hello, why you leave me alone like... Oh, I forgot my phone, hold on. I'm so sorry today. Bye-bye. Oh god, my model going haywire. I'm going insane, dogs. Okay. Is that okay enough? Okay. Anyways, how is everyone doing? How are you? Ishi, Fez, are you guys good? Hash, why you leave me alone? Why you leave me alone? Why did you leave me alone? You anone. I just got back, sorry. You know what happened? Okay. Okay, let's just get into the game. So... New game. What is your name? My name is... Okay guys, give me a name. Yes, join back. You know what? Because you do this to me, I'm gonna name you. I'm gonna name this character Sakura. Yes, join back, please, Ash, please. Oopsie. Grading first year assignments can be such an exercise in patience. I ought to remind myself that faeology is a relatively recent science, only a couple of decades old. This university, the only faeology university in the whole country, was finished being built in 1905. What the fuck? What do you mean? It is still barely acknowledged in the academic field. More importantly, I've got to keep in mind that children inherit their prejudices. John Smith the second. You mean my old cat? In Stardew Valley? Really? Oh dear, maybe I should replay Stardew Valley. The human world has formed its own notion of fairies. Alas, I find myself unable to suppress a big sigh every time I read references to poisoned apples ushering princesses into eternal sleep. A reference to the Cottingley fairies is one I can understand since it was quite a sensation not too long ago. The music is quite loud, if I do say so myself. You know what? Let's speak in an accent, right? Let's speak in an accent. Alright, guys, let's speak in an accent right now. Yes, Faes, it's you. Only now you want to show a visual novel with Faes. Yes, a visual novel with Faes. Let's give it an accent. Let's give myself an accent, shall we? What kind of accent should I give myself? Ash, what do you think? What kind of accent should I give myself? Should it be British, Australian? Scottish?
I don't know.
I don't know. What kind of accent? Give myself like a timey-wimey accent. What do you guys think? I'm a bit blank on what accent to use. And I need to fucking use my goddamn setting for a bit. Give it Dumbledore accent, but he's choking on dick. What does Dumbledore sound like again?
Help us.
I see that you, like so many before you,
I see that you. Time to pull out Hermione Granger, but maybe good job, Hermione. One fun fact: when I first saw Hermione's name in the book, I didn't call her Hermione. When I was a kid, I called her Hermione.
Now I use whisper flow. I just think out
Damn,
loud.
dang! I need to search out how to make people's voices. But yet, I'm not just sound like them, so whatever.
Clearly, Hermione knows. Seems a pity not to ask her. We're done for. Move over.
Move over. Okay. I think I got it. Hermione. Yes. Okay. Although it would be clear in the eyes of renowned faeologists that the photographs are mere imitations. A pity that Sir Doyle was taken in by it. I ought to take a break. The grading session today has taken me quite a tangent. Macau Hijau. My beloved Oz. Oh, what the fuck? I suppose having a fairy companion does give one an advantage in identifying genuine fairies. I'd say a break is in order. Who did you ask? Oh yeah, I forgot I named it after you. Named the MC after you. Oz responds through thrills that I've learned to interpret over the decades I've known them. The Coctingley fairies again? Yes, and princess's eternal slumber due to poisoned apples. We don't care much for human princesses, but making poisoned apples is rather an easy feat. Oh wait, I forgot. That's another. Ash, you wanna voice this guy? You wanna voice this one? You know what? You should voice. You left me alone voicing 16 different characters.
I'm sorry. I don't want to.
That's what you get for leaving me alone to voice 16 different autistic characters.
You'll do great.
Voice this very now.
Tak nak.
Tak nak. Semalam you tak ada. Can you see it? Wait, come on! The chat once said has you got to go do something my Esa. You come back here right now. No, you are not you fucking tambi. Fine. Selected one of them into a toad in front of the whole class and showed that they fucking capable of more than that. At the same time, showing them that not all fairies are a friendly bunch. I can't help but chuckle at the thought of that. I believe some might just quit that same day if you do that. Besides, if other faeologists get a hold of your existence, who knows what they'll do to you? Chances are high, those people will try to pin you to a corkboard and vivisect you. I would never let that happen. Appreciate you pursuing theology to ensure that. This is the least I could do. We've known each other since I was 7. You've saved me countless times since then. What? You could have let me bleed to death when you found me. Would never. I can hear a delightful melody of chirps, laced with a touch of whimsy, which makes me feel just a tad fizzy. It seems that even the laugh of a fairy possesses some magical quality. I meet Hermie one, say Mak ko hijau in our faces asking me to make it so. Oh my god. While you're on a break, isn't there something else on your agenda this afternoon? Right. Mr. Henkel's letter. Thanks for reminding me. I retrieved a letter from my patron from a desk drawer. I leaned back on my chair and read the missive aloud to myself. Dear how long are you going to keep me in suspense? Will you or will you not accompany me to this year's Leo's Gala? You could do a lot worse than forgetting your boring books for a moment in favor of whiling away an evening with champagne and canapes and invigorating company. And when I say invigorating, I am not speaking of those old swords with deep pockets ready to be exploited by way of funding grants for your research. I'm speaking, of course, of yours truly. Ooh, we got some romance in here, guys. Do write to me sometime before Saturday. It's tomorrow then, isn't it? Oh, I know. My delay in responding is entirely by design, I assure you. I'd hate to be getting the looks from the crowd like I'm a wet blanket. Biology isn't what my dough, they say. Oz's replying chirp is decidedly indignant. I nod to Oz in agreement before returning to Mr. Henkel's letter. In other news, I've heard that literary blight caused a minor ruckus in the city's hottest speakeasy. If your old friend Detective Krause hadn't been in the area at the time as well, who knows what could have happened. I find myself rather perturbed at this revelation. I would have telephoned Ruthie and asked what the story was, like when we were children. However, for better or for worse, we aren't on friendly terms anymore. I resume reading my patron's letter. Look at the sexy log. Oh god, face. Sorry, god. Speaking of the detective, have the two of you been keeping in contact? He gave me the cold shoulder when I crossed paths with him at last week's benefit. I couldn't help assuming that his persistently frosty treatment of me might have had something to do with you. It's unfortunate that the extensive bonds you have with him should end in a rather bitter taste. As you have told me more than once, when he was good, there was nothing else quite like it. Yet, you speak very little of him now, and I find myself wondering if he still holds a place in that guarded heart of yours. The letter is signed Yours Everlasting, Oscar Henkel. Oh god. Well, I've kept Mr. Henkel waiting long enough. I press a pen to a fresh sheet of paper to commence crafting a response. Just then, a A familiar rhythmic rapping pierces the silence. I glance in the direction of Oz, but they're nowhere to be seen. Oz must have camouflaged himself in a heartbeat. I put Mr. Henkel's letter in the drawer before calling out. Come in, Minnie. My assistant enters the office. Oh my god. She's careful to snap the door shut behind her. Oh god. Ash! I need your voice and go! I swear, Zafio, if you don't come back, I have to voice a girl! Another girl! My voice shouldn't keep this going. I should give her something on option. Professor! Professor! Yes, Monet? Were you talking to yourself again? That's right. You know me. I see. Sometimes I wonder what she must have thought while hearing the mumbling sounds of me speaking with Oz. But she knows when not to poke her nose into things. One of the things I like about her, and also what makes her the bee's knees when it comes to being an assistant. I'd hate to be the bearer of bad news, but he's here. Who? That police detective from the newspapers. Police detective? Even as I echo those two words, there's a sinking feeling in my stomach. You know, the man who made you crumple the papers and toss them in the trash can. In the end, we had to stop our subscription for the dailies. Detective Theodore Krauss? Yes, that's the one. What kind of voice is I doing? Knowing Theo is here makes my world go momentarily off kilt. It's as if, by the magic of the fairy tales I malign, the ink in my patron's letter has manifested him into the reception area. Can't you tell him I'm out delivering a lecture on the far side of campus or something? That depends. Is a lie like that going to deter this man? An astute question. She is truly wise beyond her years. Probably not. She'd happily traverse the entire campus just to torment me, I'm guessing. Alright, let him in. With a brisk nod, Minnie returns to the reception area. I barely have time for a steadying breath before Theo barges in. He drops a box on my desk right off the bat. What is this? Why is he in my office? Well, look who the cat dragged in. Not even a how do you do? Okay, now what should I give this guy now? Oh, I know. What? Don't you think cities really mean nothing to you? I seem to recall you packing your bags and moving out without so much as a goodbye. Okay, you know what? No, I'm not doing that voice. There was no one to say goodbye to. Did you find out I left only a few days later? At least, just make him sound like we. What should I do? Should I make him sound obnoxious or should I make him sound French? Decisions. At least it made it easier for you to leave, didn't it? There is a tinge of hurt in his voice that I'm only able to pick up because we lived together for several months. As my mouth struggles to catch the words hanging in the air, I feel the piercing, icy silence creeping in. I ought to break the silence before I freeze. What's in the box? Combine both. Combine French hiker. He lets out a deep sigh that rather sounds like a relief. Your thing somehow. Okay, that's hiker. Your thing somehow, and then we may have to make that French. Your things that somehow you didn't take with you when you left. Even those only crafted handkerchief you love so much. What the fuck am I doing? That handkerchief was a gift for you. I see the corner of his mouth twitch. He's lying. What should I do with this information? Reach out for the box to check. Can I not? I quickly stretch out my hand to the box, yet he is just as fast in catching my wrist before I can open it. I withdraw my hand from his grip swiftly, like a startled bird soaring in the sky. That truly caught me off guard. I'd forgotten what his hand feels like. Haikal in French. Okay, how did I make a French accent again? Okay, je m'appelle c'est la vie, I was only kidding. Although you really haven't changed much, have you? You just went straight for it. He sounds amused and slightly pleased, as if he just confirmed the accuracy of one of his deductions. Neither have you. I threw all of it away right after you vanished. I'm so gonna butcher all these voices. Luckily I have why? Hold on, I just got a message. Okay. He says there was subtle squint in his left eye and another lying televis. I can't help but sigh at his antics. Of course you did. So what's really in the box? Wanna take a guess? I do have an idea. Knowing him, he'd sooner face the whole Al Capone gang by himself and take their bullets before coming to visit me. This must be way more important than our poignant history. Case evidence? I've seen boxes like this one before, but never one quite so large. It's a really big case, isn't it? He nods. The biggest of my career, And to come to me of all people, you must be at your wits' end about this. He looks away as if trying to hide how galling the circumstances at hand are. Truth be told, I'd rather face the whole Al Capone gang and take their bullets before I have to see you again. Gee, that stings a little. So why would you... Hold on a minute. You think this has some sort of connection to fairies? He flicks his tongue in exasperation. Oh my, seems I hit the bullseye. We stopped talking about fairies at some point when we were still together. Those talks always led to heated discussion and then into arguments because nothing I could say could change his skepticism toward mystical beings. This is certainly the chance to tease him about it, though it might be unwise considering the emotional peril he must have gone through to get here. What should I do next? Attempt a Russian act. Alright, hold on. The French is making my soul cry. I already have the Russian accent of the girl earlier. You know, if only there was a girl, if only there was a fucking Googaloo named Ash. Oh god, hold on guys, I need to do something real quick. Something requires my attention for a bit. Okay, but hold on, let me just
500.
cigarettes. Okay, let me do a Russian accent. Aduh, lag. What do you mean lag? I just realized. Hold on. Oh my god, stop loading. Oh god, no, this cannot be happening. My McQueen, no. My name is Lightning McQueen. Alright. What should I do next? Alright. Ash, can you see it? Can you see it? Buat ais sirap pula. Ash, can you see it? Buat ais sirap pula. Buat ais sirap pula. Buat ais sirap pula.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, which one you want? Ask more about his thoughts or tease him? Tease? You wanna tease him?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, you voice yourself.
What?
You voice yourself.
Tak nak lah.
Your name is in there. You Tana. You left me alone to voice 16 different characters yesterday. Tana.
Tak nak lah.
You left me alone to voice 16 autistic clowns.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, come on.
You do it.
Oh, this must be killing you. Mister, I don't believe in things I can't see. He lets out a loud and sharp exhale, this time with a touch of indignation. Alright, you want me to tell my Russian accent? Dry up, will you? I still don't believe they exist. I've been running around in circles with this case. For all I know, the perpetrators could just be magicians playing tricks. But then I remember the crazy Stapaluni of a formerly betrothed once told me. And my hunch got stronger, and I ended up here. Seems like I touched a nerve. He must have been under a lot of pressure if he talks about a blue streak like this. The case must be beyond big. My mistake. Guess I got a little carried away there. So, what makes this case so significant? Why do you think it relates to fairies? Are you even allowed to tell me? I hear the sound of a chuckle under the breath like a bolt from the blue. For a brief moment, his gaze on mine seems to revert onto how it used to be, until the seriousness returns to his face. What do you mean, Jeremy Queen better? First things first, since I'm leading the investigation, I do have some discretion on what details to divulge and to whom. That is, if the confidant can bring value to the investigation, and I've known you for a fact that you can be discreet. Still, I must ask your sworn secrecy on this matter. You got it. What is that, Australian? See how you voice it. If I'm gonna change accent every single time, I voice different characters.
You got it.
Yeah! You say Tony Roji. So tell me about the case. What does it seem to be of paramount actually perpetrated by a single culprit? The victims are chiefly middle-aged women residing north of the city. They're from old money families, the types that make regular appearances at high society events. I see. No wonder you're all tensed up. You're telling me Chief took me off every other case and insisted I put all my time and effort into this. It's only a matter of time until the press catches wind and makes a circus of everything. And with some of the victims' peculiar manners of death. He pauses. This is where the fairies came in. He silently stares and then sighs. I swear, I must be losing my mind. You've got this. Now he draws in a long, deep breath. 3 of the victims had a manner of death that the unit has never seen or heard of before. The strangest case is the one where the body seemingly hardened into bony tissue overnight. Her corpse almost looked like a carved wooden statue. Oh, I've heard of something like that before. Of course you have. I frown at him. Don't start now. He clears his throat abashedly. Without finding out what caused the deaths, and more importantly who did this, the press could spin the stories out of control. I don't want to imagine the look on victims' families' faces if and when the papers are making a race of these poor women's deaths. Besides, what kind of depraved sick bastard goes around murdering women in such a way? The city's already running on fumes. Crime's becoming more rampant day by day. People shouldn't have to look over their shoulder every night. It's no way to live. Even as he lapses into silence, I say nothing. It's not just the city. The rising crime is bleeding him dry too. Yet, I'm unsure of what words could soothe those who are fighting it on the front line. I've never been where they are. The frown lines between his eyebrows go deeper. Oh god, here we go. You know, considering the victims' backgrounds, having these murders being exaggerated in papers would pressure the families to insist on closing the case as soon as possible. No matter the cause. No matter who's to blame. You're right. Innocent people are going to bear the brunt for this. This is a terrible situation. I feel my stomach churning. My arms cross on instinct, trying to hold my own disquietude in place. Is there anything you can do? I'm just one man. Try as I might, I can't keep these rotten police brass from lining their pockets. Nothing but a pack of lowlives in high places. He exhales sharply, his voice laced with contempt. Then he fell into silence yet again. Similarly, words seem to have abandoned me, as I can't shake this feeling of helplessness crawling under my skin. After a minute, he meets my eyes once more. Well, you're a good listener, better than most. He curls his lips into almost a smile. I don't mind at all. Thanks. He clears his throat once more. Alright, let's get down to brass tacks. This box includes case files, crime scene photos, a couple of blood samples, which I was able to request to bring to you, and several other pieces of evidence. Other than the strange manners of death I've said, forensics was puzzled too by the blood samples. Welcome, Inochi VT. How are you on this lovely day? It's an owl if it wasn't obvious. Good evening, good to meet you too. Oh my god, Kurorin, another owl has landed into the chat. Oh my goodness. Wait, is my model looking correct? Hello, welcome to the stream, Inochi. How are you? Are you okay? Did you eat? I hope you had a nice day. It's currently at night. I don't know if I live in Malaysia. Currently, we're playing a game called Death and Faeology. It's a demo. It's a mystery visual novel that's based off fairies or faeology. Another owl, yes, another owl, Kurorin. How so? One of them doesn't contain iron. That's interesting. Nothing surprises you, does it? Well, about this peculiarity, I'd bring something from my fairy books, but you always find a way to deny it. You're right about that. I'm still investigating the possibility of unknown drugs or poison that somehow caused these oddities. But I'd be a fool not to go after my hunches and look into all possibilities. What about robbery? It's ruled out. No fingerprints, no evidence of breaking in. Nothing had been stolen. And motives? Revenge? We're still interviewing the city elites looking for possible motives. But it takes time. You know how it is. Almost 10 a.m. here, but Insomnia has a script on me today. Oh, I see. Don't worry, we're all... I'm not an insomnia. I just can't sleep at night just for shits and giggles. Good day. Anyways, I hope you enjoy my stream, Inuchi. Yes, of course, they're very busy. Speaking of city elites, 10 a.m. If there's... Ah! American, are you? I know people who can be very helpful in getting some inside information. His expression turned sour at full tilt. Who? That man? I said people, but yes, that man would be particularly helpful in this matter. He scoffs brazenly and doesn't even try to hide it. Even at the first meeting with Mr. Henkel, there was some inexplicable tension between the two. Theo said something about Mr. Henkel playing off and always hated it whenever I had something to do with him. Though it might just be jealousy in disguise. You know I'm right. Even if he's barely in the newspapers, he's most likely at the pinnacle of high society. And I don't think he'll mind if I ask him a few things about this. Why, of course. He's always got a soft spot for you. Hell, he's probably carrying a torch for you for a long time, judging by the way he follows you everywhere. Well, he happened to be interested in faeology and has a lot of money to allow its development. Look at you, all ready to defend him. What, are you two in item now? US Canada. Ah, US Canada. Interesting. I want to speak a bit of French, but I know the Canadian French is much different than actual French. France French. But oh, nice to meet you, Inuchi. I might have steered this reunion right back to where we were months ago by bringing up Mr. Henkel, but it was necessary to mention him. I didn't know anybody else who would have that much information about high society. Besides, there has never really been anything, even if we did go to fundraising events together from time to time. It was strictly business. Yet again, Theo seems to lose his reason whenever we talk about Mr. Henkel. I don't have the time or the energy to argue with him. What should I do? Ash, what should you pick? Should we try to make him see reason or explain the truth about the relationship with Mr. Henkel? Ash. What do you mean you can't see? You can't see? Fuck, shit, dog. No, it's not cool, yo, bro. I'm Rey Mysterio. Can you see now?
Yeah.
Okay, which one?
The truth.
The truth? Okay. The truth always hurt. I felt hurt. So stand up and deal with it. My tongue's up. Alright. Because you can't voice yourself, I'm gonna voice you. We're not anything. We go to fundraising events from time to time, but these are work. I've got to get money for my research from some good evening, Kuro and Face Diamond, yes. He gives me a dirty look. Sure, I believe you. No, he doesn't. Besides, what I do with him is none of your beeswax. His voice becomes even more irritated. That's right, it's not my concern. Do whatever you want with him. Oh la la la, don't be so jealous. Oh la la la. Just make sure he can keep his mouth shut about the kiss. I can't help but groan at this turn of events. I will. While we're on the subject of useful allies, you mentioned before about blood that doesn't contain iron. I can take the blood samples to the university's chemist. She's good at what she does. And she's from a rich family. She might know some of the victims or their families at least. I'll trust your judgment. I take it this is you agreeing to help with the case. Wait, your prior question about raids? Wait, you had a question about raids? I'm so sorry, I did not see it. Cause like my YouTube is a bit so I can't like see sometimes a bit of the chat. Because my Wi-Fi is kinda it's kinda it's gonna need more. What was your question about raids? Could you repeat that? I'm so sorry. Oh dear. Alhamdulillah. That's right. There are lives at stake. He let out a soft smile as though in quiet agreement with what I said. Thank you. Well, if you think it'll be helpful, you can even ask the people you mentioned what they know using the evidence items. But the case files are for your eyes only. Understood. He has fallen silent somehow, leaving an uncomfortable hush in the air once more. Suddenly, a realization comes to mind. Does this mean you'd be willing to hear about fairies? About faeology? At least it's better than yesterday's stream. Like, oh yes, better than yesterday's. I kept going forwards in time. It's in the chat log above, but okay, one moment. I can't see it. Oh shit! Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm so blind. Oh my shit. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I hate myself. Okay, I'm so sorry. That depends. If this was indeed fairies' doings, if through your investigation you can provide solid theories on three things: the culprit, their methods of murder, and their motives, supported by evidence, of course. Don't mind me just swooping in by the YouTube streaming review and trying. You're trying to meet new people. I see. Well, welcome in. I forgot to fucking introduce myself. Holy fucking shit! Okay, my name is Atsushi Fooskie. Yes, I'm just a random VTuber who people call me horse. You know, horse. Ah. Yes, I am Fooskie. Yes. Anyways, I am a Malaysian VTuber. Yes, I'm a VTuber from Malaysia, and right now I'm covering a game for an event named SEA Games Onward 2025, which is an event where we help content creators and game developers from Southeast Asia to expand their influence all around the world. But through this event, we are able to connect with other game developers and also expose our audiences to other game developers and possibly other content creators as well. So yeah, nice to meet you, GBT. Yeah, right. Feel free to pop by. After streaming every day this week, I'm taking. Oh yes, every day. I'm streaming for this week. I'm streaming every day. For next week, I'll have to think of my subject. I have to think of how I'm gonna. I won't be streaming as much next week because I've already covered through a lot for this week. So next week it's just gonna be a few games, maybe 4, 5. If I still have to do 6, I'm dead. But yeah. Okay. Continuing on. I'm sticking with the idea that there is a logical explanation, an earthly one for now. Fair enough. I'd wager that we have approximately 24 hours to get some sort of answer.
An answer that makes sense. I can feel the papers are close to getting the story. While you're investigating this league, I'll look further into unusual drugs and poisons. How about it, Faeologist? Do you dare take on this challenge? Do I? Accept the challenge. Hash, what do you want to be? You want to accept the challenge, or I'll help without being challenged? You cool with YouTube?
Accept.
Yeah. You cool with YouTube? Yeah, I'm cool with YouTube rates, Inochi. Don't mind me. Wait for Outlast. Oh no. Oh no, Ishi. What do you mean wait for Outlast? I already finished Outlast. Yeah, feel free to rate. Thank you, Ishi. My stream is a bit delayed. I wanna make it even less delayed, but oh my goodness, I don't know how to set that up. I'll have to figure it out later. But yes, thank you, Ishi. Oh my god, you're my savior. I love you, mama. Alright, accept the challenge. Zilowami, welcome back to the stream. How are you? Did you have a nice day? Dah makan? Saya macam mana? Bring it on, detective. This brings a grin to his almost consistent brooding expression. Good to hear that. I shall learn the like and the sub. Dub then. Okay, I'll make sure to. Ishi, remind me to sub back to this person. Remind me to sub back to Inochi. Okay, thank you. If I lower latency. Oh, low. Oh. 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 Hold on. I've been streaming at normal latency. Oh. Okay, thank you for the advice, Inochi. I'll have to set that up later. Good. If you need anything from me, just ring me. Ay, sir. But you need to promise me that you'll not just hear me out, but also keep an open mind on fairy topics if I succeed in what you ask. A promise. But I can't promise not to scoff from time to time. That's good enough. I ought to get going. Maybe this will be an opportunity for you to increase Faeology's credibility in the eyes of the academics. Maybe. Seems like some detective has been following the tiny plot of Faeology in the newspaper. Says you. The one who had to stop the daily paper subscription just because some detective kept getting the headlines. How do you... Before I could finish, he had to walk towards the door. I find the middle tier works just fine. Oh, I see. Okay. Thanks for the advice, Inochi. Yep, you're good dah makan. Plus my sorry. Yes, that is what we like to hear. Fantastic. Let's go. Ultra low, you need a beastly computer for. Ooh, I see. See you tomorrow around the same time. And me studying. Ah, okay. Good luck on your studies. I know my study. I know my studies shit. I hear the door closed. Hey! I exclaimed with a hint of frustration. After some thought, I realized that he must have noticed the missing newspaper on my desk and my assistants. Reading papers was part of my daily routine when we were together. I can only shake my head in disbelief. He hasn't changed much either. As I'm reminiscing about the few relationships of our past relationship. Few moments of our past relationship. Oz reveals himself. Again, now that we're all alone. Okay, Hash, I need your help. You voice Oz. Now. You know tak nak.
Excuse me.
You voice this fairy now. You voice this fae now.
I can't even see it. Hold on.
Oh yeah? Are you for real, sis?
Yes.
Why can't you see it? Hold on. Okay, can you see it now? Wait.
No. I still can't.
What? Fuck this. Hold on.
Hold on, eh? Alright, can you see now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what.
Do you guys have any suggestions on how Ash should voice this fairy right here? Mini heart to you, Zilowami. Mini heart. You're my friend now. Come on, Ash. You left me alone to voice 16 autistic characters. You have no right to say that to me. I voice Russian people for crying out loud.
I don't know what voice to give it.
Maybe just give it. Okay, what do you imagine a fairy? Just give it that voice, I guess.
I don't know.
Okay, it's a fairy.
I don't know.
Okay, what do you imagine a small, low, high pitch, creature? Come on, Ash. Come on, Ash. Stop laughing. Come on, Ash! Please, please, I beg you. Please stop laughing. I'm just gonna be left alone here. Please!
I don't
just,
know.
just give me
That
a
was quite the reunion. I hate you so much.
Okay, let's continue on. It was quite the reunion indeed. He hasn't changed at all, has he? No, just voice however you like. Nay, voice however you like.
Do I have to?
Yes. Remember you
Mm,
left me.
I suppose.
Okay.
What's his name? Oh,
Yeah, Oz.
although you don't have an obligation to help him.
I know. But I've already agreed.
Very well. Just don't overwork yourself.
Yeah, thanks, Oz. I find myself slowly drifting to thought. See, was that If only I could ask Oz whether a fairy was behind this, and which one. But it is not that simple. Even if they are my long-time companion, fairies have their own rules about exchanging favors, and they are secretive about their land too. A favor like that doesn't come cheap. I guess help, I was forced into this because you had 16
Problems. I have problems, okay? And you know this.
At least I'm stocked up on milk and honey for small requests. Speaking of requests, I should get started on a reply to my patron's letter. For some reason, he seems to be more insistent this time that I come with him to the gala. I retrieve a paper and pen and then mumble to myself as I write. Dear Mr. Henkel, I hope your recent forays into high society have proven more fruitful than they have been. Should I be hyperbolic? Should you be hyperbolic?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. More fruitful than they have been in the centuries you've been roaming around amongst their lavish ranks. Believe it or not, I have been considering whether the merits of trying to impress the wealthiest folk of the city outweigh the obvious indignities. You first brought up the possibility of my accompanying you to the annual Leo's Gala a couple of months ago, and I'm still weighing my options. How do I want to play this? How would Hash play this? Would she be coy or would she be apologetic? Knowing Hash and how she deal with high society, I think she'd be coy. Would you like to know, weather boy? You shall know my answer definitively if you find me on your arm on the evening of the event. About Ruthie, I can't say I'm surprised to hear about her latest flirtations with disaster. Since we were both toddlers, she's frequently found herself in trouble. Her fiery personality certainly doesn't help her get out quarrels. I would love to telephone her and ask how she's doing, but we drifted apart a long time ago. Hey, hi! Alright, thanks. Nevertheless, I'm glad to hear that Theo was there to smooth things over for her. I've now arrived at the topic of Theo, or Detective Krause as my patron refers. I suppose his query was meant to uncover whether I still care for Theo. How should I answer? I was coerced. I bet you were. Okay, which one, Hash? Sometimes my thought wander back, or he and I are old news.
Old news.
I knew that was your answer. Anyways. As for Theo, I've long since stopped dwelling on him. I've thought of him and I as a relic of the past, and I feel no regret in having ended it when I did. Upon signing off, I sealed the letter with wax. I then turned toward my trusted fae, Hash. Oz, can I please trouble you with something?
You want me to deliver this letter to your patron, don't you?
Indeed. Time is of the essence here. As always, please take care not to catch anybody's attention. He'll see it by tomorrow morning, I'm sure. Tomorrow morning, I'm sure.
It would be my pleasure.
Thank you, Oz.
I'm on. I'll see you later.
Bye. I watch as Oz flits out of my office window and back. Anyways. Once the fae is gone, I call my assistant to my office. Wanna watch Minerva?
No.
Issue!
Yes, Professor? Hold on 1 second. I rifle through the contents of the box. Carefully, I extract the blood samples that Theo mentioned. They appear to be stored in test tubes. Would you mind asking Dr. Rayford to analyze these blood samples? I'll do that, sure. As I hand the samples to her, I notice that she looks like she wants to say something. Over the 2 years we have been working together, I've picked up on a few of her tales. What is it, Minnie? How did it go with the detective? If you don't mind me asking. Oh no, not at all. He's the same as always. There's lingering beef. I'm so hungry right now. Of course, but we've managed to put it aside for something more important. He has brought me a rather significant case that he suspects might have some supernatural elements, as hard as it was for him to admit it. Oh, good for him. I can't help but grin at her remark. I'm glad it didn't end in a shouting match at least. Oh, that was Minerva. Yes, me too. I'll deliver the blood samples now, Professor. Thank you, Minnie. As the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Minnie hurries out. I'm alone in my office again. Remembering the conversation about the case, I'm suddenly engulfed by unexplainable eerie feelings. I should start the investigation right away. Drag and drop item from the inventory to the desk. Select an item in the records, then press the icon to open the inspector and read insight you gathered. Hover the magnifying glass above an evidence to access information and see the details in it. Here's where the fun aspect begins. Use the black light to see invisible things. Read the encyclopedia to gain additional information. Press the button to end the investigation. Alright. See what's in my records. Alright, let's see. Case 1, Audrey Wooldridge. Okay. Let's examine case 1 first. Alright. Let's put our encyclopedia right over here. Black light, not yet. So now how do I open this case file? Okay, let's see. Name Audrey Wooldridge. Age 51 years old. Manner of death, hardening into bony tissue from afar. The corpse looked like a carved wooden tissue. Time of death around 1 p.m. Victim profile, an affluent middle-aged woman in the city. Police report, the victim reported hearing strange noises and seeing strange phenomena in the days immediately preceding her death. The interviewing officer suspected, due to the victim's strange behavior, involvement in occult matters. Forensic report, no traces of drugs or poisons from what could be extracted from the body. Further autopsy is still in progress due to the victim's manner of death. Wooldridge. Now that's a familiar name. Alright, let's use the black light, see if there's anything interesting. Oh. Okay, so there's nothing. Put that back. Let's inspect the white case first. Okay, so that's her. The victim's first crime scene. This is the first time I encounter something that could be ossification. I feel sick to my stomach. No one deserves to die like this. Something's odd with her fingers. Something's odd with her fingers. Ah, there's 6 fingers. She has 6 fingers. Let me just pull out my black light. See if there's any. Oops. Like. All right. All right, here's where my detective skills come in. And don't call it anything else, guys. All right, let's see. Some philologists have applied Darwin's theory into natural selection to genealogical line as its sex, especially in the Lepidoptera group, which includes moths and butterflies. This is supported by their similarities to each other. Beneath a special black light, some species can glow by having a chemical known as phosphorus, which fairies also have. Okay. Holy shit! There's so much reading! Let me just drink some water. Oh, it's still in here, Nochi? And good evening, Sakura, Shirowami, and Ishikawa, yes! Oh shit! You guys did not hear my Shopee. Shut up! Similarities. I don't want it! Gosh! One magical says there's some fae which is similar to metamorphosis. Wielders of transfigurative spells can make themselves or fellow fae take on another form, including appearing human. Many high faes have heightened powers of suggestion through the emission of toxins capable of causing hypnosis or illusions. Although quite rare, some high faes can transform living beings into solid objects such as stone or bone. Another example of fae magic is invisibility, which is similar to camouflage. There may be other types of magical powers that have not yet been documented. Fae factions and conflicts. There are two main factions of high fae: the scribes and the warriors. The scribes have known for their defensive magic and their intelligence. The warriors have known for their power and their offensive magic. Meanwhile, the low fae faction is comprised of faes with limited parasitic magic, where they are widely maligned species that like to consume human blood, hormones, and even souls. Shopee, shut up. The history of fae class conflict is not very well documented. It appears that there are quarrels between these factions, as there is a certain level of disdain for the other faction. However, disputes also occur between fairies in the same faction. Nonetheless, both factions of high fae deem parasites despicable low fae due to limited parasitic nature of their magic. Blacklight. All fairy kind seem to be weak against iron, although a small amount of iron such as meat and blood does not seem to ward off fairies. Historically, cold iron was often forged as weapons that used to repel fairy magic. The intricate use of iron, combined with physics and chemistry, is applied by faeologists and develop a special black light to detect and distinguish the magical essence of the three main types of fae. Sushi became rapper. God damn it, not this again. Beneath the black light, scribe magic appears blue, warrior magic red, and parasitic magic purple or violet. Sustained black light illumination on an object imbued with fairy magic may reveal intricate details of certain complex spells. The scribes are high faes who are capable of expressing benevolence and kindness that is similar to human kindness, and they tend to be friendlier than humans. However, this kindness is only shown in the form of favor exchanges, and they do not go out of their way to help others like humans would. The scribe magic that assists humans is contingent upon the favor that humans deliver to them. For example, some scribe fae may use their magic to give blessings to humans who have done very special favors or boons for them via inheritable invisible markings such as sigils or birthmarks. These blessings can last through generations. The rumored fae-touched bloodlines have become wealthy and powerful through the decades that they have been favored. However, they may also use their magic as a curse, sometimes even deadly if they feel offended or insulted. Some scribe fairies are also prone to pranks and mischief when they are bored. The high faes of the warrior faction frequently reside in groups and are territorial. They are protectors of their troops and tend to be unfriendly towards outsiders, especially if they come from the scribe faction or are human. They will smite anyone who interferes with their group. Humans entering their territory, even if accidentally, may face elimination through the warrior's offensive magic. Although warriors typically remain within their own kind and seldom venture beyond the boundaries of the fairy realm, they are known for their aggressive temperament and volatile disposition. Caution is strongly advised when encountering and interacting with these beings. Parasitic fairy. Fairies with limited magic consistently need to feed off other sources of energy mostly drained from humans, such as blood, hormones, emotions, and life force. However, the mechanism and rate at which these drainage processes occur are greatly varied. Notable incident: Changeling. There are unconfirmed rumors that some high faes like to capture humans and bring them into the fairyland for purposes such as forced reproduction, servitude, ritualized combat for their amusement, and so on. The fairies leave changelings behind to mask their absence. A changeling is composed of several fae, typically of the parasitic type, magically transformed to look almost like exactly like an abducted human. Due to the complexity of the fae magic required to create a changeling, the enchantment almost always goes array. Anomalies common among changelings include an extra finger or an extra toe. Nearby heat conductors such as small metallic objects have also been known to repel or to warp magic, creating changelings. So this woman is a changeling. Okay, I see that now. So she's a changeling. Okay. So this woman has been infected with a parasitic fairy, in which she has been abducted. So basically, this woman is turned into a changeling because she now has an extra finger on her hand. Alright, so now that we've covered that, let's put her back into her respective file and pull out this other case file. So Miss Wool, oh my god, this book, I swear. Get back in. So Audrey has been abducted, most possibly by a fae, by a Fae's demon. Susan Moore, really? Okay, let's see. Let's read Susan's case file. Name Susan Moore, age 40 years old. Manner of death, refusing to drink anything but her own blood. Time of death around 11 a.m. Victim profile, an affluent middle-aged woman in the city. Police report. The victim's body reported that the victim was suffering from prolonged paranoid episodes in the days following her death. Specifically, the victim was showing erratic and saying strange things. For instance, despite the fact there are no signs of dehydration or hemochromatosis, or no traces of drugs or poisons. Blood type unknown, other blood-related investigations are underway. Note, blood does not contain iron. So her blood does not contain iron. Alright, let's recheck the book. Let's recheck the encyclopedia. So that's her case file. Let's put that back. So her blood has been drained. If her blood has been drained, so in her, she has no blood in the body. Alright, let's read. This seems to be the second victim's crime scene. Her complexion is not quite the pale hue of death. Far paler than should be possible. Almost drained of color. Something's odd with her fingers. What? Oh, she's also a changeling. Which means she's also... So this woman has also been abducted, okay. Alright, let's pull out third case file. Edna Niblet. Alright, let's read her case file. Name Edna Niblet. Age is 64 years old. Matter of death, gnawing her own fingers down to the bone. Time of death around 10 a.m. Victim profile, an affluent middle-aged woman in the city. Police report. A friend of the victim reported that she visited the victim's residence to drop off an invitation shortly prior to the victim's death. The friend also wanted to check on the victim's well-being as she had allegedly been acting strangely at a party the night before. According to the friend, she witnessed an emotionally charged conversation between the victim and a young factory girl. However, the friend didn't take much of the interaction at the time. At the crime scene, the invitation card dropped off by the friend was seen close to the victim's corpse and was taken in as evidence. Forensic no source. Alright, blood type unknown. Blood does not. So this woman is also a changeling, but we have a bit of evidence. We have a bit more theory. We have a bit more theories here. So she was approached by a young factory girl. Okay. But that's just the theory, a game theory. So, such as a blood, a hormones, life force. So she was approached by a young factory girl. It's possible that that young factory girl is a fae. I think that young girl that she approached was a fae, which explains why she acted by biting her fingers. Okay. All right, let's check. It's the third victim's crime scene. Her fingers. I've seen corpses before, but never like this. There's another thing strange about her fingers. Ah, she also has 6 fingers. What's that note? There's a note on the floor. It's just a black light. Nothing. Okay, so she's been abducted as well. She's also a changeling. Alright, let's pull out this one's case file. Name Mary Hatcher. Oh my god, so she can wrestle. What? I can wrestle. That's just a theory, a game theory. Holy shit, I thought I heard something in my room.
Wait a minute. This one's not middle-aged. Mary Hatcher, aged 19 years old. Manner of death. Death from shock due to arsenic poison. Time of death around 6 p.m. Victim profile, a young factory girl. Despite not fitting the trend of the previous victim profiles, she has been preliminary included in this case because she was seen having a heated conversation with the third victim shortly before that victim's death. A Mongolia possessed him, Lama. No, I have... Police report. The victim's father described her as not acting like herself in the days before she passed. Shortly before her death, the victim visited the police station. According to the interviewing officer, she seemed to be on the brink of confessing something when a look of terror suddenly crossed her face. She then appeared to change her mind. She hurriedly left the station without saying anything further to the interviewing officer. Forensic report. Prior to death, the victim suffered from violent abdominal cramping followed by diarrhea and vomiting, consistent with the effects of arsenic poison. Traces of said poison can be found in blood, type A, and the glass she was looking from near the time of death. Note, blood contains iron and other elements commonly found in human blood. It's a poor girl. It's a cruel thing to say she's being stolen so abruptly. What is that black thing? What is that? What's that black thing in the glass? Did I see that? Is that arsenic? So she killed herself. This girl could be caused by a scribe fairy. But no, this cannot be. This has to be something of herself because this is not something supernatural. Her blood does contain iron. She's a well and healthy 19 years old. She has nothing wrong with her fingers. She has 5 fingers as far as I can see. She doesn't have an extra. So she may really have died because of something. But why did she kill herself? Could it be because of fairies? It could be because of fairies. All we know is, so what I have from my records right now, 3 of the victims were middle-aged women who were abducted and got turned into changelings. Which explains why their blood does not contain iron, because fairies don't like iron. It is their one weakness. And this girl is she still has her blood, she's still human. She's not abnormal as the others. So yeah, okay. So that's the amount of evidence we have right now, okay. Noted. So now we can end our investigation. Yes. A knock on the door makes me glance up from my desk. I realize the sun has set while I've been absorbed in the investigation. Come in. My assistant enters the office. Dr. Rayford has arrived to drop off the blood samples and she wants to talk to you. Already? Yes, she's just out the door. I must say, I'm pleasantly surprised at her work speed. Alright, send her in. Minnie nods. She returns to the reception area. Dr. Florence Rayford enters. It has only been 3 years she has worked at this university, but she has proven her reliability more often than not. Hash, you voice her. Wait, are you still in here? Yes, Hash, you voice her.
Do I have to?
Yes. For that content, you know. For the entertainment value.
Good evening, Professor.
Oh, nice. Good evening, Doctor. Dr. Rayford hands over the blood samples. She also gives me her lab report.
Here you go.
Thank you. So, what have you found?
The most peculiar thing is that there is no iron in one of the blood samples. Say, is this fairy related?
Her question prompts me to ask myself, to what extent of the case can I divulge to her? Theo did say that I may ask the patron or her for information using some of the evidence. Although she has knowledge of fairies and their curses, can she handle seeing crime scene photographs? As I retreat from my thoughts, a
and I notice her voice has taken on a higher pitch.
This is so exciting!
Let's go!
I can't with this.
That's the type of attitude we want in this channel.
Are you working with the police? Does this mean we'll get better credibility in the eyes of the public? Oh my, we're going to be in newspapers, aren't we? And not on the usual corner spots too. Oh, I can't contain myself.
It appears she took silence as a yes. It's good that she's excited about the possibility of advancement for faeology, but her cheerful disposition can sometimes be rather overstimulating. Yeehaw! Mother. As if on cue, a knock on the door arrived to spare me. This specific sound is familiar. More familiar than when my assistant knocks. How should I voice this old man? See, someone likes your voice.
Please, bully. No.
Special delivery! Mr. Henkel's hands are empty. And what, pray, might you be bringing for me? Is it you? Are you the special delivery, Mr. Henkel? If you wish to call me special, then I certainly won't stop you. But I did bring a box of huckleberry muffins by your office. Minerva was easily enamored by their butteries and she's currently feasting on them. We can only hope she'll leave a muffin apiece for the rest of us. Oh, hello there, Florence. I didn't expect to see you in this office.
Hello, Mr. Henkel. Fancy seeing you here. Although, you do have a habit of making this office your sole stop on campus.
She chuckles. That's just because this is where all my money went. A well-spent investment nonetheless. He makes a retort at Dr. Rayford, but throws a subtle smile in my direction. How cheeky. So, Florence, what's been occupying your time as of late? She looks at me briefly, possibly wondering whether she should tell him about what she did for me.
The usual matters, I suppose.
I tried asking your father about you at the last soiree. However, he confessed he didn't have the faintest idea. You must tell me more about your chemical research one of these days. The colorful pursuits of you young academics thrill me to no end.
You know I can't share all that much, Mr. Henkel. Unless, of course, you find yourself in a position to become the chemistry department's benefactor, then all their secrets are yours.
A more playful giggle escapes her lips this time. I'm afraid I'm all tapped out, financially speaking.
Oh, I'm not buying that one. Not for a second. He's selling fibs, isn't he, Professor?
Well now, I certainly don't want to get in the middle of the money talk of the rich. I wish I had that information, Doctor. It will make proposing for research much easier, with a bit of delicate leverage, naturally. Mr. Henkel laughs in amusement. I feel I should ask the reason he's here before this conversation takes an odd turn. On another note, Mr. Henkel, did you get my letter? Is that the real reason you dropped by? Upon recalling that I asked Oz to insert the letter into his mailbox only this afternoon, I'm about to retract these questions. Unexpectedly, though, he bows his head in assent. Your words have always had this immense impact on me. Well, this is why you are such an effective educator. Whenever I encounter your written language, I long to hear it spoken post haste. Are you putting a spell on your letters by any chance? I think you're the one with all the spells, Mr. Henkel. Ooh. Dastardly, aren't we? Your Muppets, for one, have always been successful in getting Minnie's guard stuck.
Oh dear, you two are making me blush. I suppose it's time I take my leave and let you both be. I'm due somewhere shortly anyhow.
Oh no, that might not be necessary. I can't stay long either. Mr. Henkel lapses into silence as he continues staring into my eyes. It's difficult to maintain eye contact with him, but even harder to look away. I wonder what I should do. I ought to discuss the case, but both of them seem to be in a hurry. Should I tell Mr. Henkel to return another day since I need to have an important conversation with Dr. Rayford right away? Or should I dismiss the chemist and meet my patron now? There are benefits to either choice. Soliciting Dr. Rayford's opinion on the case may be a good idea. She could share more insight on the chemistry side of the case. Her parents own a successful company that produces the powder, makeup, and evidence. She would also know the social happenings among the wealthy elites. On the other hand, Mr. Henkel is also a viable candidate for an interview. His connections within high society knows no bounds. Everybody seems to know him one way or another. He might know things Dr. Rayford doesn't. Since he has funding my research for a long time, he's also more familiar with fairy topics. Whom should I interview? Whom should you interview? Should I interview Mr. Henkel or Dr. Rayford? Hash? Who should I interview? Hey! For fuck's sake. Ah, my throat hurts. We'll have a short break. My voice is getting to, you could say, hoarse. Fuck man, I'm so unfunny. God, let me get some water, hold on. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Oh goodness. No, no, please, Ishi, no, no, please, please. No, please, Ishi, you're my only one. Please, please, I love you. I'm just kidding. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Yeah, you can be yourself. Oh my goodness, who should I? Who do you guys think I should interview? Should I interview Mr. Henkel? You know, Mr. Henkel, or Dr. Rayford? Okay, you know what? Basically, I read a wrong text. Oh no. Okay, you know what, guys? Okay, you guys choose. Should I torture my own voice, or do you guys want to hear more of Hash voice acting? No, what do you mean no? So which one? You guys want more of my Mongolian throat singing, or you guys want to hear more of Hash voice acting? Your choice. Because this Tumbi decided to leave me. She had something urgent to do. So it's up to you. What do you guys want? More Hash. Okay, that's one. Don't hurt yourself, Atsushi. Nah, it's fine. I'm used to it. I'm pretty sure my voice will get better just in tomorrow. Make her suffer before you leave. Alright, Ishi. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Alright, here we go. Dr. Rayford, would you mind staying a little longer? I'd like to hear your opinion about something. Dr. Rayford glances at me and then at Mr. Henkel. And then back at me with a glimmer of mischief and a smile. Okay, guys, now we wait for Hash to come back. But you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Ash, are you back? Why are you not back yet? Okay. Since we'll be waiting for a Hash, let's have a conversation, shall we? You guys love. I just realized you guys love. You guys like to talk? I like to talk. Okay, let's see. What should I talk about? What's a good icebreaker? Do you guys like eating spicy food? I love spicy food. Like spicy food is like it's my je ne toi. It's my yes, I guess. I love spicy food. Like it's one of my most favorite foods of all time. I don't care what kind of foods. I don't care I don't care how it tastes, and I don't care what food it is. As long as it's spicy, I'll just eat it, bro. The more spicy, the more better. Do you guys like eating spicy? Because I love eating spicy so much. Of course lah, I'm Indonesian. That in my blood. Spicy food, not fruit, food. Of course. Oh, yeah. Of course lah, I'm Indonesian. That's in my blood. Yes, Ishi, let's go. Oh, Ishi. Now you said that, I'm craving for your ayam gepuk. Why you do this to me, Ishi? Oh, the sambal bumbu. Bumbu kelak. Bumbu kelak. Slips. Yeah. What kind of spicy food? To be honest, I have this one like Maggi. It's called Ghost Pepper Maggi right now. It's in my room. It's so spicy. I love it so much. But if I want to be more on the flavor side, I love me some daging salai. Yes, you guys know daging salai? Smoked beef. But our smoked beef is different. We smoke it and we put this in this one like soup like we put it in one gravy, yellow gravy that's made with like tons of like herbs and spices. We've also like some like fat. Then we simmer that along with the smoked beef and ooh yeah. Bro, I literally had ayam geprek like 2 hours ago. Yeah, Ishi. Oh, now I'm craving for it. Damn it, Ishi. How dare you? How dare you? You're bringing out the Indonesian in me. Raw, rastaklan, bumbuklan. Like the Indonesian, why you do this? The Indonesian in me is going wild, bro. Oh my god. I got the Indonesian in me. To be honest, I have a lot of ancestry, you know. For one, should I tell? My ancestry, Should I tell? What should I tell? I may be Malaysian, But I do have ancestry. Do have some Pakistani of ancestry. Yes, I'm also kind of a bit of Pakistan. Yeah, I'm Pakistan. So I know how to enjoy. I know how to enjoy great Indian food when I see it. My friend in ayam gepuk. Oh, if you didn't know, Silovami Ishikawa's Indonesian. Wow. Oh wait, she already told. She already told he's Indonesian. What am I doing? Yeah. How are you guys enjoying? Wait, what's my earlier question again? Oh yeah, I have a bit of Pakistani ancestry. Yeah, so like I also know how to enjoy good Indian food. But lately, I've been tasting a bit of halal Chinese food, and oh my goodness, they're really good. Chinese food are like the bomb, yo. Like I'm not joking. I tried like chili pan mee at this one place called Kopi Oriental. Holy shit, bro! It's on fire. It's fucking gnarly, bro. Like I'm not joking. Hash, you're back. Okay, you gotta do more Florence voice acting.
Oh no.
Okay, hold on. I'm from the land of Purup Silaga. She don't make me laugh like that. All right, Hash, take it away.
Are you sure, Professor?
I let out a resigned sigh. Sometimes it can be quite difficult to deal with her teasing. Yes. When I address my patron once more, regret colors my tone. Mr. Henkel, would you mind coming back another day? I have something crucial to discuss with the doctor at present. Of course, I understand your scientific pursuits precede all else. I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you for dropping off those muffins. He only replies with a smile. I'll see you soon, right? As soon as possible, I promise. Mr. Henkel and Dr. Rayford exchange brief goodbyes. My patron then departs. I'm alone with the chemist again. Doctor, I might need your further assistance regarding the blood samples and also something more pressing.
So it is true. You are working with the police?
I suppose. Detective Krauss consulted me this morning about an ongoing criminal case.
Oh? Do I sense some old flame flickering back to life?
Oh, hush! You dastardly hound! Your eyes are tricking you, Doctor. It has been ashes for a long time now, and nothing has changed. There is a hint of disbelief in her eyes, but I won't indulge in her playful teasing as there is more important matter at hand. Sounds like you. I clear my throat. So, I would also like to ask you for information as you may be acquainted with some of the victims or their friends and families.
All right.
I'd be happy.
to Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, is this me? Or...
No, you.
I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Thank you. Although I do need your sworn secrecy on this.
Of course. Sorry. I'm definitely secrets. You need not worry. Those samples I analyzed are part of the evidence in this case, right?
That's right. Let us begin. I tell her the fundamental facts of the case while she listens silently all the while. When I finish my summation, she has only one word to say to me.
Interesting.
The record. I wonder if this is too much for her.
this Mrs. Aldridge? It's a little difficult to recognize her because of the, well,
She speaks with her usual sunny lilt, which is quite surprising. I guess she has got a strong stomach. Yes, you're correct. What do you know of her?
everyone knows her and her family, that's pretty sure. They're one of the richest in the city, the elites of the elites. Accordingly, their circle consists of only very selective people, such as your patron, I imagine. Oh, the family likes to host charity events.
Did you ever know her to dabble in occult matters?
Unfortunately, what I told you previously is all I know about her.
Gosh darn it.
If she did dabble, do you think maybe her manner of death is a result of occult matters?
It is certainly a possibility.
Mrs. Moore?
Mrs. Moore? Yeah. What can I do to say? She seems to recognize the victim quite fast.
Met once or twice at a clothing store and exchanged a few pleasantries. Occasionally, I would see her and her husband at various dinner parties as well. They were a lovely couple.
What about this picture of Edna Niblick?
Oh yes, I know her. Though, I can't seem to recall her name.
Mrs. Niblet.
That's right. I saw her quite often at the auction, only going for rare coins. As usual, the winning bid was hers. I wonder if some of those coins carried some sort of curse, since they came from God knows where.
Oh, they could come from fairies.
Ooh.
Alright, let's see. What about this 19-year-old girl? Do you happen to know this Goyle?
Unfortunately, no, I don't know her.
It's surprising that she seemed rather unfazed by the gruesome photographs. I wonder if she had seen worse deaths caused by chemicals. Although even if I had seen worse, I doubt I could muster such cheer. I've never realized this peculiar side of her. Oh, you're a bit naughty, aren't you, Mrs. Florence? This is a family photograph of the Woolridges.
Ah yes, it was everywhere in the papers when her father married the famous and one of the most beautiful socialites. The other man here is Mrs. Woodridge's stepbrother.
Help me, Sabrost.
Yeah,
Do you know anything about these people?
aside from being fabulously wealthy and well known, not particularly.
Fabulous.
How do you feel fantastic?
This is Mrs. Moore and her family. Could you tell me what you know of them?
Well, I've heard that when Mrs. Moore's biological parents passed away, she was adopted by her parents' trusted employees, from whom she received a lot of love.
Loh, anak yatim.
These employees couldn't have children, you see.
Lah, mandul.
What is wrong with you?
Imagine two rows in 2 times is insane, bro. Lah, anak yatim. Lah, mandul.
Her biological parents left her a substantial inheritance, which she received when she came of age.
Okay, she's rich.
Then she was married, out of love, to a wealthy entrepreneur. They were hand in hand wherever they went. It's a sad thing. Her luck seemed to slip away just when she needed it. fae-touched.
If she weren't an orphan and with unfertile parents, this wouldn't have happened.
Why are you bullying this lady? This
She's
woman?
dead,
What's
bro.
wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What is
Dr. Rayford seems to know more about Mrs. Moore than she let on earlier. Oh, she sounds quite sympathetic. I can somewhat sense a hint of jealousy in her voice. What about this old coin? Do you know anything about this?
I've never seen this kind of coin before. Is it rare?
She's lying, bro. She knows about the coin. She just doesn't want to say it. How about this makeup?
Oh, my parents' greatest achievement.
Makeup? It's one of the things I wanted to ask you, Doctor. I don't know much about makeup. How popular is this powder among high society?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
God.
The powder has been the craze lately among the upper class. Since my parents have successfully got a Mary Pickford to do its advertisement.
Mary Pickford.
Pickford?
Well, I'll be.
Oh no.
Suddenly
Why am I southern?
Why am
Why am I
I
southern?
Okay, that's enough interviewing. Faith, tayo kong mamusume. I have no further questions. I believe I have enough information for now. Weather Boy, yeah.
That's so. Well, alright.
Earlier, you mentioned you had a prior arrangement, so I won't keep you any longer. Thank you for your time. You've been incredibly helpful.
It's no problem. Don't hesitate to reach out if you require anything else.
I give her a brief nod. Dr. Rayford then departs from my office. I'm alone again, but not for long. My assistant pops into the office. Professor, I'm heading home soon. Is there anything else I can do to help? No, I'll be perfectly fine. I think I'll stay and work for a bit longer. Okay, see you tomorrow, Professor. Have a safe trip home. Upon wishing the same, Minnie leaves. I have some time until I wrap up my workday and head home from the office. Okay, let's see. So let's pull out all the tools. Is there anything added in the book? If there's nothing, I'll just put it back. Since I already know all this. I wonder if other people from our clique are involved in occultism. Is there any black? Alright, let's use the black light. Black! Weather Boy. Hey, Atsushi, Weather. I don't think this is occultism. I really think she's been abducted and she's been, yeah. So here's the second at Naniblit. Mrs. Moore and her husband seem like delightful in the. Oh, this is the orphan. Wait, am I lagging? Am I lagging on the stream? Is my stream lagging? Am I fast forwarding time?
No.
No, okay. Who knows, maybe I'm the Flash. It seems the coin in the evidence is hers, so she likes rare coins. Okay. Dr. Rayford didn't know her at all. Oh, can I use this black font? Can I not use this black light thing? Anak yatim mandul. You okay? I think my Wi-Fi is okay. It looks like it's kind of useless. Alright, let's check this family photo.
So this middle-aged woman in the colored blouse and the elder man in the suit are father and daughter related by blood. The other two are stepmother, stepbrother. Anything suspicious in the family? I saw something on their hands. Ah. Ah. Oh. Oh, we found something. What is this? Ah, what is on their hands? Are those? Wait, those are sigils on their hands. Sigils? Hold on, let me pull out the book. Sigils. I feel like I've heard of that. Somewhere. Was it from the warriors or from the scribes? I think it was from the warriors. Sigil, no. Ah, scribe. Ah, so these people have been favored by scribe Faes. Ah, maybe that would explain why they can't give birth. Maybe that's why these are mandul. And also it may be why Mrs. Moore has been cursed and why she's been turned into a changeling. Ah, okay, wait, that's not Mrs. Moore family. That's the Wooldridge family. Ah, the Wooldridge family. Okay. So it's not part of the cult. It's because they've been blessed by Fae scribes. Okay. Scribe Faes or whatever. The man in the darkest suit seems to be a husband of the victim. The woman with the pearls, she is supposedly close to the in-laws. This means the other two are the victim's adopted parents. No, this is the anak yatim. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's see. But let's see if there's anything on their hands. Aha! Wait. Mrs. Moore? The anak yatim is been blessed with the face scribe. Ooh. The orphan has the face sigil. I see. And it's just her. Okay. How about this old coin? What does it have to do? Let's see. Never seen a coin like this. It looks right. Alright. Oh, Shibal. The texture looks interesting. Oh shit! It's a parasitic fae! A failed transformation magic. I've seen this before. It's a parasitic fae. There's no mistaking it. Destruction of the thorax, antennae curvature, elongated legs. They are exactly the same as the parasitic fae I cataloged several months ago. What happened to you, poor fae? What do you mean, poor fae? It's a parasite. It was sucking on someone's blood. Wait. So he sucked on Mrs. Edna Niblet's blood. Ah, I see now. You little bastard. No surprise, this powder has been all the rage with the upper set. They managed to get Mary Pickford for the advertisements. That must have been where I knew it from. Alright. Anything I can inspect with a black light? No. Alright, but the child, we still don't know how the child died. So, the child could be just... She could have just accidentally poisoned herself with arsenic. Or someone decided to poison her with arsenic. All we know is... The Wooldridge's death is caused by Faes. The Susan Moore's death is caused by Faes. And then we have Edna Niblet's death, who's also caused by a Fae. And then we have Mary Hatcher, whose death is not caused by a Fae. Okay, got it. And we have a ring. A wedding ring. Wait, what? Oh no, I did not ask her for more questions.
Shiba.
Something on the rim seems to be made of gold. It's not made of gold. So this ring has a magic property on it. This is the Leo Gala. I've read that most Ixas don't have iron in their blood. Oh shit. Oh, well, let's look at that. Arsenic, huh? Yeah. Okay, this is Mary Hatcher. So Mary Hatcher is good. She wasn't killed by Faes. It's just... Lock the river slab on the gut is fight spread while Emily's family found blood just phosphorus carbohydrates. Proteins are found in cervix. It doesn't contain iron. Moreover, the amount of phosphorus found is a high percentage than iron, making it possible for this to be fairy the fourth. Iron traces of arsenic are also found. Although there is information I expected the report more. Then again, I did ask if Faye as soon as possible, and she delivered.
Boom shakalaka. Boom shakalaka.
I should be grading assignments or reviewing the lecture I'm going to deliver come Monday, or do anything productive in the realm of professional duties. Instead, I find my attention straying more and more toward the office door. I voice my frustrations to good old Oz. Theo will probably arrive at any moment. I can't stop wondering whether my explanation will be enough for him. In the past, no sort of explanation ever seemed to please him when it came to fairies. Why should he do so now? My voice cracks with concern. Ash.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Sorry. This time, he came to you, bearing in mind the possibility of fairy involvement. He'd be a fool if he discredits you. Sorry, I just saw something.
My fairy companion's chirping becomes increasingly stern this time.
But you need to get yourself together. You must remain steadfast and strong when facing the detective.
What? I bet you send it to me on Instagram or something.
No.
No.
Don't permit your voice to falter when presenting your findings.
I know I can't let myself unravel at this point. It's just that he's never solicited my opinion quite in this manner. A professional insight, no less.
All the more reason to be as calm as you can be.
You're right, I should be more flirtatious with him.
Maintaining your composure is essential to delivering a persuasive argument.
Yes, boss, I'm hungry.
But no matter what happens, at least you know you tried. At the end of the day, he's the one who needs to solve this case.
You're right. You're
Oh
right.
my god.
Of course you are. I'm not a detective. I'm simply a professor sharing my perspective. Thank you, Oz, for always talking me off the ledge. Just then, somebody knocks on the door.
That's my cue to sail past your window ledge.
Welcome to Middle Earth, bitch.
Best of luck.
I whisper a hurried goodbye to my fairy friend. Oh, malicious. I'll see you tonight, Oz.
Freaky.
Once Oz has flown out, I direct my attention toward the door. Come in. My assistant marches in.
Professor, you have a visitor.
The detective? Minnie nods. Alright, send him in. Minnie nods again and walks out of the room. Theo paces around a little bit after strolling in. He appears quite distracted. He finally stops and opens his mouth. So, what have you learned? I take a deep breath. Here it goes. I have to present my findings to perhaps the most sought-after detective in the police force. Theo investigates cases right where the crime scenes unfolded. He's agonizingly familiar with the grit and the grime of the city's darkest recesses. Meanwhile, as a professor, my expertise primarily revolves around the nebulous, the theoretical. I must do my best to stay calm and collected, just as Oz suggested. I've read the case files. Victim's odd behavior shortly before death could be due to hypnotic spells from fairies. The fourth victim went to the police station, but before she said anything, it seems she saw something that scared her away. What if she saw something not human? And the manner of death. She interrupts me before I can finish. I've no time for assumptions. The papers telephoned our department this morning and they found out about some of these deaths. So that's why he looks so agitated. The chief is preparing a statement for tomorrow regarding this. So I'll just cut to the chase. Is there fairy involvement? Yes. Yes, I'm certain of it. I can tell his interest is piqued. However, I'd like to first lay out the basics, since I'm pretty sure you've discarded the things I've told you in the past. He grumbles as if in admission of my statement. So far, we've identified three classes of fairies: warrior, scribe, and parasitic fae. Warriors have strong offensive magic, scribes magic designed to be defensive, and parasitic magic as well. Parasitic. We faeologists have developed a tool called blacklight to detect traces of fae magic. It can even be detected through photographs if the magic is especially strong. Warrior magic glows red. Urgh! Scribe magic blue. Parasitic magic shines purple. Hee-haw! Anyways, I found that seemingly fairies of one specific class are behind this. Which one is the culprit? Parasitic fae. They're of the parasitic class. What is the evidence? How does this prove parasitic involvement? I put the dead fae beneath the black light. This is a dead parasitic fae. Look, it glows under the black light. Is this dead bug the one behind the murders? I can see the purple traces, but what about this red glow? He's right. I feel like they did. You're right. It appears I should reinvestigate. What else you got? How does this prove parasitic involvement? I saw blood sample beneath the black light, so you see, it glows under the black light. I can see the purple trail. Whatever. You must be right. Clearly, you haven't been thorough in your investigation. Either you're missing important things or you don't take it seriously. Oh god. You know what? It's rewind time. Alright. It's rewind time. I made a fuck up. I was not supposed to make. I was so good because like it's a dead parasitic fae. Oh my god. So we can just sum it up to it being, are you winning, bro? I am winning so hard. I'm like on fire. Me, parasitic, I see how it is. What do you mean? Scribe. Drop scribe. What is the evidence? Photograph. How does this prove scribe involvement? I recall that there are no magic traces on it. I sat down on the family and hovered the black light up. Can you see this blue sigil on some of the victims' left hands? Theo's eyes widen at the sight. Yes, I can see it. Did the sigils cause these bizarre deaths? I take a moment to remember what's written in the Fae encyclopedia. Sigils are described to protect, but they are supposed to keep these people safe. Wait a moment, since I was mistaken. What else you got? I have not thought this through. Wait. Red! There is red! If there is red, protective boons. Protective boons. If there are protective boons, then what? Blue things are protective boons, so they should be protected. No! These are caused by warrior face! The evidence is on the third victim's blood sample. How does this prove? See, there's a glow of purple and red under the black, right? How do the purple dresses or parasitic magic have a part in this? I don't have a bot face. How do the purple traces or parasitic, as you say, have a parasitic underlings of the blood is fairy blood? That is because this blood is fairy's blood and their blood contains their own magic. This is further supported by the blood sample analysis. Fairy's blood has high content of phosphorus, just like reported. Adding to that, the missing iron is Faes have aversion for iron. They don't have it in their blood. They can still, however, withstand the iron in human blood. That's why some parasitic fae like to drink our blood. As I ramble on, Theo listens to you say surprised look on his face every time I start a new sentence. To be honest, I am out of words at the moment. What else you got? Dead fae. How does this prove for your involvement? I put the date variably. This is a dead parasitic fae. Look, it grows purple and red under the black light. I take it their bodies still glow even after they're dead. Correct. It takes a while until their magic is fully dissipated from the corpse. It honestly looks like just a normal bug to me. Hold on 1 second. I turn to the shelves and pick out one of the boxes containing a deceased insect from my ongoing research. I open the lid and show it to Thea. I found this one dying just yesterday. Just yesterday, it died shortly after. Swiftly, I put it underneath the black knife. A normal one doesn't glow, you see. Theo's expression is a blend of amusement and bewilderment. Quite interesting. And how does it end up here? It can't be a failed transformation magic. It did transform into a coin. It did not have, it wasn't failed. It did transform into a coin. Only when I put it under the black light, it revealed itself. So no, it could be because of parasitic fae that fed off the victim's life sources, which became a casualty of murder. Since this was found in the victim, it must have been the parasitic fae that was feeding off her life source. I can't seem to remember there being an insect in the evidence box. Oh, this was actually the coin in the evidence box. It turned into a dead fae when I put it under the black light long enough. Do parasitic fairies leech off human life sources by turning into things? Theo's sharp question makes me realize something. Parasitic faes aren't capable of transforming into things, so this seems like the flaw. Wait a minute, it appears there's something I missed. What else you got? Makeup. Ring. How does this prove warrior involvement? I place the ring underneath her. You see, Mrs. Moore's ring glows purple and red under the black light. But why does it glow purple as well? It's part of transformation magic. That is because the ring is part of a transformation magic. When the parasitic fae is transformed into a changing or human, like high fae magic is able to copy everything, including Mrs. Moore's wedding ring. There's a sudden silence in the air as Theo's eyes widen in constipation. What the hell are we dealing with here? He mutters in a voice that is filled with dismay. There appears to be strong evidence pointing towards warrior involvement. Based on what you've shown me, parasitic fairies are one way or another connected to the manner of killing. But you also haven't told me how the warrior fairies kill the victims.
Give it to me straight. How do you figure some figure murders were carried out? Ooh, that is all. Oh shit. Okay, I like this game already. You need to read a lot into it. Warriors directed parasitic underlings to sap life causing. No! If the parasitic phase also died, warriors replace victims with changelings and kill the changelings with ossification. It has to include parasitic fae because parasitic fae are also part of this case. So it can't be in the middle. Warriors directed parasitic underlings to sap life. But how would that explain a dead parasitic fae? Wait, if I remember back in the book, ossification is caused by parasitic phase, if I'm not mistaken. It can't be. Can it be warriors? They do have hallucination spells. I think it's the first. Warriors directed parasitic underlings to sap life, causing ossification and severe hallucinations. Warrior High Fae commanded their parasitic underlings to feed off life sources from the victims. This causes ossifications and severe hallucinations. With eyes closed, Theo turns it over in his mind, and shortly after he looks at me. Something doesn't make sense. I think something's slipping past you. This also is in the mystery of the blood, for one. Another thing. The parasitic magic sounds like it feeds on human essence, blood, vitality, maybe the soul itself. Can it really cause those manners of death? I shake my head, not just in answer. Alright, let's reload. Warrior High Fae use ossification and hallucinatory spells to kill the victims. Due to the formidable offensive magic, they eliminated the lowly parasitic phase in the vicinity as well. Something is amiss. How do you explain the mystery of the blood? Wouldn't the parasitic phase meet their end in a similar fashion? How do I explain the mystery of the blood indeed? I can't help but think I'm missing something. I suppose my theory may not be entirely accurate. We can look at this case from another angle. The motives. Based on your investigation, what could be the rationale behind the warrior fairies' actions? It's difficult to pinpoint the reason why fairies do what they do since they don't follow the human rules of morality. However, I found that warriors are targeting people blessed by scribes. Okay, let's see. Could it be blessed by scribes? Miss Edna wasn't blessed by a scribe, that I'm sure of. She wasn't blessed by a scribe. She wasn't blessed by a scribe. the table.
The three middle-aged are blessed by scribe face, shown by the sigil on one of their hands. On one of the hands, I say as I hover the black light on the top of the family photographs one by one. I mentioned before that especially strong magic can be seen even through photographs. Yes, I remember. He answers while taking the black light out of my hand and checking the sigils himself. Two sigils light up on Mrs. Waldridge's family photographs and one of Mrs. Moore's. This sigil is a sign of being blessed by one of the scribe fae, usually given when someone has done a very special boon for a scribe. It gives good fortune and is passed down through generations. As you know, the middle-aged victims and their families are old rich families that have stayed on top for many decades. That's how strong the magic is. Mrs. Moore was adopted, that's why it's only her who has it. Her late biological parents hailed from distinguished and affluent lineage. Theo points at the faces in Mrs. Waldridge's photographs. And he's the biological father, while the other two are step-family. I nodded. I'm positively sure that we should check into Mrs. Niblet's family's photograph. She and her children would display the same sigils. I'll see what I can do. Oh, and it's also meant as a warning for others not to harm the marked human. I guess that warning didn't work in this case, didn't it? No, it didn't. Well, I suppose this does make sense, and it's a pattern. Yes, this might be targeted murders. He then casts a glance my way with an air of satisfaction around him and breaks into a smile. Good job. My, considering how rarely he gives commendations, this sounds like a compliment of a lifetime. I can feel my confidence going through the roof. Thank you. Leslie, what have you found on the poor girl, Mary Hatcher? Any connections to fairies? The chemist's report is similar to the case files. The blood is normal human blood, traces of arsenic. I didn't find any signs of fairy magic from the evidence. Even so, based on the relation with Mrs. Niblet, we can't discard the possibility that fairies might be involved in her death too. Theo nods in agreement. I have one more piece of information to tell you. Really? What is it? The chemist's parents own a cosmetic company that produces the makeup powder in the evidence. She said it is popular among the upper-class ladies lately since they've gotten Mary Pickford to do the advertisements. He picks out a small notebook and pen from his trench coat and starts writing. I'm not sure if this is useful. Every scrap of information counts. I ought to note down the things we've talked about today as well. Your findings really threw me for a loop. I forgot to take notes. Of course, take your time. While Theo is writing, I tidy up my desk and put the evidence back in the box. Anything else you've got? That's all I have for now. He puts his notebook and pen back in his coat. His sigh so heavy I can't believe he has the weight of the city on his shoulders. Even so, when he looks at me, there's a bit of something that was there before. This fleck of illumination is all the more stark since we've started this discussion. It's hope, perhaps. A tiny delicate thing is blooming in this room to counteract the overwhelming darkness and despair outside. I always knew you were clever. Even though I feel there are some missing pieces to this puzzle, you've done well. I'm quite impressed. Thank you, Theo. He answers with a soft smile. Well, we've still got our work cut out for us. At least for now, innocent people won't get thrown in jail thanks to you. I'm glad I could help. Now, I just need to convince the chief and the papers. Thing is, I might have to bring up your name in my report. I can predict how the papers will handle this, but it's possible they mention you and faeology. This is good for your field, of course, but it could draw unwanted dangerous attention your way. I'll be fine, Theo. I can protect myself. This is what the field needs. Indeed, you're more than capable of taking care of yourself. I know that very well. I do appreciate you worrying over me. Theo's concern seemed to fade, and he lets out a sigh of relief. Well, this day's certainly been alright. He glances at his wristwatch. I've still got time until I get back to the station. Fancy a drink with me? You can tell me more about fairies. I'll listen with way less judgment this time. Just like I promised. Sure. Would you mind waiting until I finish grading a few assignments? It will take 10 minutes at most. Go ahead. I focus my attention on the assignments. There's a minute of companionable silence. The scribbling of my pen is the only noise audible. Theo then speaks. Faes is playing Uma Musume. You know what we should toast to when we drink? What? We should toast on being a good thing. We're tame, are we? Aren't we?
Or at least we should be. Your knowledge of the fairies is exactly what we need to make sense of all these myths. And it's not just that. Your talent for investigations is as impressive as they come. If you act as a consultant in a high-profile case like this, you'd be handsomely compensated, of course. Imagine what those funds could do for your theological research. So, what do you think? Would you ever consider joining the investigation in an official capacity?
I'll consider it. Oh, my bag. My bag. Oh wow, he's so handsome. Ending 1. Detective duo. Ah, there are more endings. It's another afternoon in the office. My patron has stopped by to discuss a research project that I've been considering. Now that faeology might get increased credibility, especially with the police. I think we should examine the prevalence of strange death caused by fairies, don't you think, Mr. Henkel? The police might agree to help us collect the data. I'm not so sure of that. It would take the time for the police to trust us to that extent. Besides, wouldn't it be more pressing to focus your research on four-year Faes? We have to talk. Before I can respond, 2 individuals suddenly barged into my office.
Sorry, I tried to stop them but couldn't. Even though I've told him you're in a meeting right now.
That's okay, Minnie. You can let me handle this. If you say so, Professor. Minnie grumbles at Theo as she walks out. What's eating you, Theo? Theo doesn't so much glance at Mr. Heckle. There's multiple ending? I guess there is. And that's the first chapter's end. He unfurls a rolled up newspaper from the inner pocket of his coat. He hands it to me. Oh no. At a glance, I can see the phrases, fairies are real, evil is afoot, and fairy killing humans spelled out in bold, oversized letters. As I begin reading, my patron peers over my shoulder to read as well. It is not the chief statement that made the front page. It's another bizarre murder, and this time, the victim is a beloved celebrity. She danced until her body gave out. They wrote out all the excessively grisly details connected to her death. Moreover, the reports surrounding the other homicides have been thoroughly sensationalized and exaggerated. They've depicted fairies as evil enemies of mankind, and in some parts, they even insinuate that war between beings is brewing. Hold on, I have to check my WhatsApp. Okay. Reading all of this makes my heart sink and my stomach churn. I need to put the paper down for a moment. This is truly awful.
I've already checked the crime scene. The details of this latest incident look similar to what we've uncovered from the previous murders. Given everything, I'd say fear is definitely in the picture here. Though it's still hard to make heads or tails of all this.
It's very difficult to grasp at the moment, but judging by the methods and frequency, I have to say this is significant. Something big might be going on in the land of fairies. As the conversation unfolds, Mr. Henkel appears to be deeply in thought.
I need you to check something really quick.
Theo gives me a photograph of the celebrity. Knowing exactly what he wants, I retrieve the blacklight from my drawer and examine the photograph closely. Both Theo and Mr. Henkel peek over my shoulder to see. A sigil. The same one as the other 3 victims had.
I suppose we can now establish that these are targeted murders.
I nodded him. For some reason, Mr. Henkel is nodding with me. Although the 4th victim, Mary Hatcher, doesn't have this sigil, does she? Did you find anything more about it? Theo shakes his head, leaving behind a troubled look.
Nobody in the purchase record says a strong link to the girl. We're asking around here and there. The girl was a saint. Everyone loves her. Her squabble with Mrs. Niblet is the strongest lead we have.
A striking realization dawns upon me. What if a fairy transformed into a human and purchased the poison?
What? They can do that?
Suddenly, Mr. Henkel's familiar voice fills the room after his long stretch of silence. Oh yes, detective. Oh wait, I forgot my Mongolian.
Oh yes, detective. Although when a fairy shifts into a human shape, they can assume the identity of someone already living. Your gobbler may well be a name on the list, but one that doesn't truly exist. I give a nod in agreement with his words, feeling slightly proud that my patron is revealing all the knowledge this university has to offer. Theo flinches at Mr. Henkel's input, clearly having dismissed him as part of the furniture. He then scoffs. Theo! All I get from Theo is a shrug. Surprisingly, he turns towards the patron. From what I've come to understand, fairy magic is more than capable of doing the killing. They've no need for poison. But I will discard the possibility. Mr. Henkel only replies with a smile. Well, that's certainly a rare occurrence. Theo goes back to ignoring Mr. Henkel and talks directly to me. I should mention that I've gotten permission for you to check the crime scene. Come with me tomorrow. I'll see what I can do. Alright, I've got to go. I'm leaving the newspaper here. There are more articles about faeology that you should read. Well, so much as a word of goodbye to Mr. Henkel, Theo turns and leaves. I pick up the paper again and continue reading while Mr. Henkel silently reads alongside me. The field of faeology is indeed mentioned quite remarkably, but its loyalty to humankind is under scrutiny. Although the police chief spoke of our help, the papers continue to raise doubts about our involvement in these killings. Is the Faeology University a friend or a foe? And that's all for this prologue. Holy shit. I'd have to say, I love the concept of this game, where we have to deduct ourselves about how it would go. This is a fairly, it's a good visual novel. I like it. So yeah. Oh my god, I'm so hungry, guys. Oh no, I'm so hungry. So yeah, I'd have to say this game is pretty nice. I kind of want to review the other endings. Wait, no, let's not review the other endings because why? Wait. Oh shit. Oh shit. I forgot to pin my fucking message. I'm so sorry. If you guys want to experience the other endings, I guess, if you guys want to, you can go and download the demo for yourself. I just pinned the I just pinned the comment. Did I pin it? Yeah, I did pin it. Okay, yeah, I just pinned it. So, if you guys want to check out the other endings for yourselves, yeah, you can go and check it out in that pinned message I have. You can download it from Steam. It's free if you guys want to. If you guys like visual novels, I personally like visual novels, especially ones with twists like these where we have to like deduct ourselves the case, what's happening. Me, yeah, because I love searching through shit like this. You guys know I I used to want to be a detective when I was a kid, so I guess that's why maybe one of my interests were peaking in here. So like I was really interested in solving the case. But yeah, I'd say this is a really fun game, and I have to thank Mushroom Mallow for actually suggesting me coming to me for this game, because if they didn't, I wouldn't have thought of covering this overall. And I also have Okami Waiting, which is also another visual novel from theirs. And is that why you're well qualified? Hey! No, I wanted to be a detective when I was a little boy. So yeah, honestly, this game is like really good. The concept is just. Also, don't forget. Make sure to sub to thank you. Okay, thank you so much, Ishi. Yes, and also subscribe to Inuchi, who rated my stream, I guess. They read. Oh, smart Ishi. I'm not that smart. I wanted to be a detective when I was little. You know, solving cases, having to deduct which is which. Oh, hi, Kyle.
it finish. Right, it is. But okay, bye. Just okay, bye, drunk ass. Yeah. I have to say this is a really, really fun game, and if you guys like these types of games, I highly recommend this game. Actually. You know what? Maybe if I have time, once the full game is out, I'll stream it. Yeah, I'll stream it. I'll stream the full game once it's out. And so yeah. So what else? Thank you, Marshmallow. I already said my thank yous. Oh yeah, and I I have another stream tomorrow. I have another stream tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming Infected Love: The Fatal Experiment, which is it's like a visual novel, but like zombies and romance, where like a group of students are stuck in a school, and the entire place is filled with like zombies or whatnot. So it's like a K-drama, you know. Oh. And I should definitely mention. On Sunday, I haven't scheduled it yet. I forgot to schedule it. I have a stream with Fluffy. Should I stream it? Maybe I should stream it. I don't know. I'm still deciding whether the stream is right. Yeah, I'm going to play a game with Fluffy. I'm going to play Duo Quest with Fluffy. Yes. Should I stream it? I should ask her if I should stream it or not. Yeah, I should ask. Yeah, I'm going to be playing Duo Quest with Fluffy on Sunday. Fluffy Jam, my boss. I had to play with her. I had to play with my boss on a Sunday. Okay. So yeah. What else? What else should I notify you guys? Oh yeah, and I also have to remember that I have to make next week's schedule as well. I think there won't be much. Yes, I think there won't be much on next week. I think. Oh wait, there are much next week. Oh fuck. Yes, Fluffy. Yes, Theodore. Yes. You like Theodore. Yes. Honestly, yeah, I like the characters in the game. I like Theodore as well. You know what? I can't. That gems. I also like Theodore as well. You know. He's a really nice character. Why Theodore, Hash? Why don't you like Florence? Why don't you like Florence? He's hot. Don't eat. Of course you would. Of course you would, Hash. I know you. I know you, Hash. I know you like the back of my hand. Okay? I know you like the back of my hand. But anyways, yeah. That was a fun gaming session. Don't expose me on live. Okay, Lord. Alright. So I think, yeah. So yeah. I had a really fun time playing Death and Faeology. What am I doing? Anyways, that is all from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and thank you to Onicha. What's it? Inochi for raiding with me. Yeah. And that is all. Holy shit! I forgot to conclude the stream for yesterday. Oh no! Anyways, yeah. Okay, that's all from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and thank you all for staying with me till as long. I've realized that we had a lot of viewers now. Ooh, I was like so happy seeing that many viewers. Like, wow! Like, imagine 8 people watching it concurrently. Wow! I was so happy, especially on C games. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to say that. All right. Thank you all so much for coming, and I'll see you tomorrow on my other stream. Okay. So for people who want to go to sleep, good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite, and if they do, bite back. And that is all from me. Atsushi.
Sushi. Okay, good night everyone. Mwah. Good night Ishi, my beloved. Mwah, mwah. Good night Heka. I'm not kissing you. Good night Hash. Mwah. Who else? Who else is here? I'll just give Zirowami. Mwah. Who else? Yeah, Faes. Mwah. Kururin. I'm not doing that to you. I guess I could just be. I guess I just do a little love heart. And then who else? Inuchi. Mwah. Okay. That is all from me on Sushi. Whoa! For Sige. This is Atsushi Fooskie. VTuber, harsh VTuber. And also a content creator for SEA Games 2025. Position 69. Engage. Let me out.